It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Barea is out there with the Arroyo. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Ortiz in at the 5 down low. Knocked away. Now Arroyo. Barea finds Isaac. 6 to shoot. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, the more we see Jonathan Isaac drop dimes and make assists, the scarier he becomes as a big guy in this league.
Outside Kirilenko. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. He takes it in, plays it up and banks it in.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Arroyo. Barea, the pass to Arroyo. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist.
Great pass by Barea. Don't let his size fool you now. He's got a big heart and big game.
Unloads. Ortiz grabs the miss. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Outside Kirilenko. Drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Isaac. No good.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Now Arroyo. Back to Barea. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, Barea's got in the gym range. He can get it done from all over the floor, and he's got to be opportunistic out there.
And he converts the layup.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Lets it go with the 3. The shot missing. This quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. From outside the arc. Tries again. Ortiz grabs the miss. And he gets it to go. He has 7.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
A floater, and it's blocked. Pass to Barea. Here's Ortiz. It's not going to go for him. Down low. The shot by Kirilenko, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Arroyo. The three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now here is Kirilenko. Defense is right there. That one goes in. Kirilenko's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Ortiz. Still yet to score. It's Kirilenko on the wing. Inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Perea with it. Shot from free throw range. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
To the inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Castro Arroyo drives to the hoop. It's good. Great play set up by Perea. Royals got his second basket of the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Good on the shot. 10 points for him.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Count that one from Isaac.
Boy, nice rhythm that time. See how Isaac let it fly right off the catch? That shows you confidence in the jumper.
To the middle. 8 feet away. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Castro Arroyo fires for 3. And no good that time. Royals gone just 1 of 4 from deep to the paint. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Royals got 7.
And, you know, Perea is a capable floor general. Very good at setting the table for his teammates.
Here's the drive. Can't get it to fall.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Shot's good by Arroyo.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
From 11 feet away, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
Timeout, timeout. Oh, man, off to a terrific start, yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
Boy, giving him a huge lift offensively. He's poised for a big game here.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now here's Perea. This one for 3. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound. From 15 feet away, Ortiz grabs the miss. To the middle, here's Isaac. Off target at the rim.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And here we go. Beyond the arc. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4 of 5.
The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
A three ball. Krills the three-pointer. 13 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First free throw is good. Good on both. And here's Kirilenko. He has 5. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Count it.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Barea. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Barea's got his 3rd basket of the night. And they pick up 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Barea. 6 points for him. Three-pointer. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Here's Barea. Over in the corner, Isaac. Back to Barea. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Hard not to commend the confidence of Barea. For a point guard, he's an excellent scorer, particularly inside.
He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for the away team.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. High post shot. Doesn't get it to drop for him. They're scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Up by 9. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
They've got Arroyo. He's out there with Jose Alvarado. And it's Ramos in at the 5 spot. Here's Alvarado. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
There's the pick. All sorts of time. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5. Down low. It's intercepted. One-on-one here. A floater. Got a piece of it. On Monday. And then on Wednesday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Castro Arroyo fades and shoots. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
It's deflected. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Ramos. That one no good. Here's the floater. It's good. He's got 8. And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open floor. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
And that one drops for him.
Number 14.
Into the lane. Alvarado grabs the board.
It'll be a turnover.
And the home team has possession. They trail by 11. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the inside. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. And he just hasn't been able to get it going. Now Arroyo. He's got 10. From 15 feet away. The shot misses. The 17-footer doesn't go for him.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Pass to Mozgov. Inside, a steal. Here's Cruz. That one doesn't drop. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Arroyo. Plays it in off the breakaway. Arroyo's got 12 points in the game.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Now here's Mozgov. To end the cold streak. He lays it in. He has 6.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Barea. He's covered closely. Lets the three fly. The shot will not fall. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Cruz, the pass to Ortiz. Pass to Barea. Can't connect from short range. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. Now here's Barea. He's got 8. Here's Cruz. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Crafty move. And it's good on the way up.
And now they're starting to pound the basketball inside.
Out to the wing. Shoots the 3. That shot off the mark. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Pass to Arroyo from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Arroyo's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
The 3. A shot that time, not on target. Outside, Barea. Pass to Arroyo. Puts it up from 12. And the shot no good, a bit short. Launches a 3. Ortiz grabs the miss. Ortiz has got 6 rebounds now in the game. His 4th shot, his 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight. No good that time.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the away team, number 14.
No good on the free throw. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
Here's Ortiz. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Ortiz has got 5 now.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
From the wing. No good on that one.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And the shot goes in.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Outside Kirilenko. To the middle. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Over to the wing. With the teardrop, count that one.
Number 14. Assist goes to J.J. Barea.
Right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And the layup's good off the glass. 10 points for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Fires the 3. That one doesn't go, but he's still shooting 50%, 5 of 10. Down low, here's Isaac. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound. Isaac's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. He gets it in there.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Outside Barea. To the right side. Fires the 3. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far. Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him, just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
We've got 1:18 left now here in the second, and that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:15 left to play in the first half.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And it's Kirilenko with the rebound. Up top, Shved. He's defended by Alvarado.
Jonathan Isaac. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your home team.
That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. 55 seconds left in the first half. On deep, Barea. That's not going to drop for him. 5 of 9 with that miss. The 3. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Outside Kirilenko. Here he goes. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And, you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so that's the end of the first half. Leading by 9. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
69. You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums, please. And that's ready up the shot.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story. This is the kind of domination I know you were all about in your day, big fella.
And still am. Nothing has changed there. I just dominate.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the home team. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. The tray. That shot, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They've got J.J. Barea. He's out there with Arroyo, and it's Isaac in at the power forward. Outside Kirilenko. And the three ball is good. Kirilenko's got 10.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Out left to the wing. Here's Arroyo. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And the shot goes in.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
And it's good for 2. 12 points for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Off with the layup. And the basket is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Barea. 10 points for him. Arroyo kicks to Barea. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Lets a floater go. And no good. Here's Isaac. Goes up to the stripe. No good on that one.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Barea with it. Pass to Arroyo. Barea kicks to Isaac. To the inside. Ortiz. Banked in off the glass. Ortiz has got 7 points in the game.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now here is Kirilenko. Second shot opportunity. Launches it. Kept alive. Now here's Isaac. Here's Barea. Yep, that one goes. He's got 12.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
And he uses the glass on the layup. To Ortiz.
Number 10.
Cruz, he's checked in for Isaac.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Taken away by Kirilenko. Here's the three. Barea pulls it in. Cruz, the pass to Ortiz. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Ortiz has got 4 this quarter. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
It's good.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Tipped away. And Barea has it in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
Away team foul. Number 25. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown. He's got 21.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Takes a three. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him, and this came up short on the triple.
To the paint. And he banks in the layup. Kirilenko's got 12.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
From the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Sweet move. No good at the rim. Cruz guarded by Kirilenko. He's off on that one. That's his 4th miss. He's made 5 of 9. 13 feet away. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Royals got 10 points in just the second half. Releases from 15, and that's good for 2.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself. Out
to the right wing. And here Here's Barea outside. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 15.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Outside, Kirilenko stripped it away. Here's Ortiz. So both teams making some changes here. Over in the corner, Kirilenko. For three. They get it back. Clock at 6. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. 25 points in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Castro Arroyo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And that one falls for Arroyo. Both teams deciding to change it up. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Off on the layup. Over to the left wing. Misses off the left iron. From downtown. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 15.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And there it is for him.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And their outside game is simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep. Stolen by Kirilenko.
No one around, and the layup is good. 27 points for him.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
It's good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Kriapa. All three off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Shot's good by Arroyo.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Shot from 12, and he hits the jump shot. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Let's it go from 14. Over in the corner, Kirilenko. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Chalk up 2 there.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Alvarado. Can't cash in from the high post. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Up 5-7. We'll get right back to the action when we return. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The visitors with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Shot's good by Arroyo.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Arroyo is out there with Jose Alvarado. And it's Ramos in at the center position. Now Alvarado. The 15-footer. No good that time. To the middle. There's Kriapa. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Takes the three. Good on the three-point shot.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here's Alvarado. To the wing right side. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The Rico. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for your home team. Number 6, Schmidt.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. There's the triple. He can't get that one to fall. Sinks that one from the post.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Mozgov wide open. He fires. And the three off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Arroyo. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Arroyo's got 38 points. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
Down low. from past the arc. No good that time.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other. Areas of the game.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Alvarado. The quick look, no good that time.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Lays it up off the glass.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Shooting for the away team. Number 14, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Correa, he's checked in for Jose Alvarado. And he can't hit the second.
He did the important part at the line there. The heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Inside, Monya nails the baby hook.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Ramos has gone 1 of 3 on the night. The 15-footer. Bank shot. No good. And here's Correa. Pass to Ramos. Good. It's Correa who picks up the assist. Correa's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Puts it up from 15. The shot comes out. Floats one. No good there. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Arroyo. Puts up a 3. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got 5 rebounds tonight. To tie it up. And it's Arroyo with the rebound. Arroyo's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Here's Cruz. Goes up the baseline, and it falls over the rim and in.
Well, you really can't get too upset at the defense there. I mean, they were there, but just not good enough to prevent the mid-range jumper from falling.
The shot from 20 feet away. Jump shot is good that time. He has 31.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Correa, the pass to Ramos. Good, and it's Correa who picks up the assist.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Ramos has gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Pass to Mozgov. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. Here's Monia. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. He doesn't hit that one. To the inside. And it's Arroyo with the rebound. Arroyo's got his 5th rebound in this one. For the 3. Osgood grabs the board. Driving inside. Second chance effort. And it's blocked. They retain possession. To the left wing. With some arc. And it goes down 2 points.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Arroyo. And he lays it straight in. Arroyo's got 40 points.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Start it.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Now, Coach really laid into them. He said, we're too loose with it. Tighten it up. These turnovers are going to cost us if we keep giving the ball away. We're better than this. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Barea. Here's Ortiz. Yes, that goes in.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And the home team has possession. It's a 5-point game. Clock at 4. Pulls it from the elbow. Bucket is good.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Now Arroyo. And that one, good. Arroyo's got 42 in the game.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Count that one.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Barea looking over the floor. Pass to Arroyo. There's the 3. And it's Karolinko with the rebound. Karolinko's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Here's Arroyo. Misses the layup. Outside Karolinko. Right wing. To take the lead. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Ortiz. Outside Barea. The 17-footer. No good on the shot. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
To the wing on the left. Oh, and they take the lead. 37 points for him.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Shot from the top of the key. Ortiz grabs the miss. Ortiz has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 1:27 left in the 4th quarter. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And, you know, Barea is a fairly consistent three-point threat. You can't sleep on him out there.
Outside Karolinko. Connects from 3-point range.
On the attack in a big-time way. Look at that effort from Karolinko to get the big hoop.
Arroyo dishes to Barea. The three. Buries it from outside.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
A crossover. Money. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Here's the three. A shot. No good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
.24 seconds left in the fourth. It's in!
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
We've got 13 seconds left in the game.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From past the arc. Count it!
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And what's their best move at this point?
I think they should have prepared for this scenario. Little time, need a three. Of course, the defense will be defending the line, but nobody said it was going to be easy. You got to try to find a way.
Seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Away team foul. Ortiz. First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for two, number 12.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within two here. And he is unable to get the second one. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a four-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late,